Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a teriyaki salmon. It came straight from the Instant Pot website. I guess Marcy Butters, props to her. It says difficulty is easy and it's 2 to 4 servings. The prep time is 10 minutes and the cook time is 8 minutes. So a total of 18 to 20 minutes because I would say 2 minutes to let out the air. I did switch it up a little bit because I don't have some of the stuff that she has. And I've kind of done this teriyaki salmon on my own with my own stuff, but I wanted to try it because this one involves a little bit of sake. So I've had four salmon fillets. They've been marinating now for about 5 hours. The marinade consists of a half a cup of soy sauce, a 1/4 cup of water, a 1/4 cup of sake, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds. She said 1 clove of garlic. I put 2 to 5 cloves of garlic, and 1 tablespoon of ginger, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And when you mix that all up, and then you go ahead and put it in these little bags to marinate. Now, she said to put it in loaf pans, but I didn't have loaf pans, and I've done this before, and I've put them in foil. So I marinate them in the Ziploc bag for 4 to 5 hours. At least give it a good hour, but the more it's in there marinating, the better it tastes. So I'm gonna show you the portion of the recipe. That's gonna be a little bit different than hers. I'm gonna take each one of these fillets and wrap it up with foil and kind of make like a little knot on top. I am going to add a little bit of marinade on each one, although they're already soaked, but the more marinade, the better, obviously. So I'm gonna make like a little Indian hut, kind of. I don't even know if that means sense, but like a little pouch, like this. So it looks like this. And I'm gonna place each one on top of the trivet with 1 cup of water. All right, so now that we got our 4 fillets in there, in their foil pouches, make sure they're sturdy enough to hold each other because I don't want that liquid to come out. That liquid is so important, and the foil's gonna cook it even faster. She says to cook it for 8 minutes. I'm gonna cook it for 6. So go ahead and close your pot, put your vent to seal, and put it on high pressure for 6 minutes. That should quickly cook the salmon, especially in that foil. Now, I'm going to drag your attention over here. Let's see how close I can get you. Not that close. Anyways, I'm going to drag your attention over here to the stove. So, sorry for the mess. Just got a regular pot right here. I'm gonna put the reserve that I had from before and the leftover marinade, and I'm just gonna heat that up and basically put it, let it come to a boil. I don't think I used the stove top for a while, but here we are. So because I want the sauce to be super sticky and super thick, like teriyaki sauce, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a tablespoon of the marinade, and I'm gonna add a tablespoon of wonderful, wonderful cornstarch. And I always eyeball this. You're gonna mix that up as best as you can outside of the pot. So this is already starting to boil. I want this to get to a, obviously syrupy consistency. You don't want it to clump. If it is clumping, go ahead and add more liquid and smooth it out. Okay, we're gonna eat now, no fish. So now that my cornstarch is pretty much all syrupy and my syrup here is starting to bubble up, you're gonna add the cornstarch mixture straight to the pot and start mixing that around. Immediately as you start heating it up, your sauce will start to thicken. That's the beauty of cornstarch. It thickens everything. All right, guys, my Instant Pot beeped, and I went ahead and I did a quick release on it, so all the air is out and the pin dropped, so that means it's safe to open. Now, if you didn't shut your foil well, like I did, some of the marinade must have fell out, but no big deal. Ow, it's not the end of the day. let the heat go out first and then you take it out. So here's one of my pouches. Just gonna open it up. I'm gonna look at the color, and if I like the color, I'm either gonna cook it a little bit longer or more. So this is, for me, a pretty well done salmon. This is cooked through. If you like it on the more raw side, I would do 4 minutes. If you still don't know where you want your salmon to look, start off at 3 minutes and work your way up if you want it from there. So this is a well done salmon. As you can see, the glaze from the teriyaki has already settled itself on top. Can you see that? Yeah. So, but look how tender it is easily. I'm just gonna put it on some of my rice here because I'm gonna have it for dinner already. Just gonna pop it on there. See how it's, when your salmon is, it's like a, I would say a light pink. So if you want a little bit more well done, like the recipe says, 8 minutes is good. But remember, he's doing it in a loaf. But because I did it in foil, it cooked a lot faster. So if you want it more on the raw pink side, 4 minutes, even 3. So that's that. I mix it in rice. I have a little bit of the sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce of that. Mix it in, and you got quick dinner.